What is going on, YouTube Street Fighter community, beginners and veteran players alike? This is Jinsei again with another video of what is lost during modern controls. We'll get right into it. No big crazy explanation of things here in the intro. We've got Juri. Juri doesn't have a whole lot of unique normals or specials, so this is going to be a case where a lot of her movesets, barring a couple things that I think are a little important, are lost. But let's get started. Neutral special, as always, we start off with is going to be her quarter circle forward and light kick in classic. This is going to be her projectile. When you have a charge, this gives her access to her fireball. Pretty basic fireball. There's no differences in it. There's no way to have a different speed fireball. This is always going to be the same speed, considering her other specials do different moves. Now, forward and specials next. That's pinwheel kick. This is her uppercut, her heavy version specifically. So this is a good one. This is always the one that you want in combos anyways. So great to have on tap. Great anti-air. Good damage, even better damage as an input. Down special is going to be the same as the light, but this is the medium version. This is the overhead, so this is the quarter circle forward and medium. This is also nice to have. I believe when it comes to having a charge, it's more advantageous. It's like double. It's +8 on hit with a charge versus, oh no, not even double, +3. Yeah, so we get 5 more frames of advantage on hit with the charge. It's a nice move. Last but not least, back special is going to be the actual key charge itself. That is the medium version of the charge. So there is a hitbox here that you can hit people with. This is one way to like safely get like her confirms to get a charge off while knocking the opponent away, rather than having to constantly retreat and do light charges. She can only hold up to 3 as well, so once you get all 3, you're done. Last but not least, she does have one more special, and that's in the air. Neutral special is going to be her dive kicks. Hitting kick again is going to give her the follow-up. She does get this as a normal input as well, considering it's an air special, so there's no overlap with any other special moves. But yeah, going with her jumping normals now, they're all her kick normals. This is kind of where I think that Juri loses a couple of her important ones. She always gets her cross up. That always seems to be the thing with this classic control scheme, is that characters will always still have their cross up of their moves, or their cross up jump-ins, so that's good. But she does lose jumping medium punch. That usually tends to be a pretty important normal when it comes to getting some air confirms. Like if someone were to jump and you were to catch the jump, so you're able to like get a juggle off, pretty much. Something something simple like that. I don't want to. I'm not a Juri aficionado, so I'm not sure. You can probably get like a hell of a lot more off of that. But I think it's a pretty important normal to lose. Even if you jump back medium punch, it causes such a slow knockdown where you can get 2 charges off once by the time you land and they recover. So I think it's important. You know, obviously with all the heavy kicks and stuff, her jumping fierce is like this straight down kick. I don't think it's that big of a loss, but I could be wrong. I think it's holdable and it causes a knockdown. But let's get started on grounded normal. So we have standing light is going to be your standing light kick. Crouching is your crouching light punch. As always, holding down assist. I got a sneak peek of the medium there. Holding down assist is going to give you light kick. So par for the course for everybody else. No command normals holding forward or back. Standing medium, we got standing medium punch. This is a good button right there. That's a good one. Crouching medium kick. Again, another good one because that's also special cancelable. Yeah, things like that. Holding the auto button gives Juri. This is normally her forward medium punch. So yeah, like I said, usually a lot of important command normals are here. Yeah, standing medium punch. This is great because that's also special cancelable. So that's the advantage that a lot of her grounded mediums are special cancelable. So she gets all her great mediums. This is also good for like long confirms in terms of combos. And you can drive rush her, things like that. And forward medium is going to be her overhead. You know, always good for that quick confirms, especially since Juri has like a really good drive rush in terms of distance. DJ is definitely faster, but we'll get there. We'll get to him when we get to him. And to end with Fierce's, we got standing roundhouse. Crouching. I want to say this is crouching. It's crouching fierce. Yeah, this is her sweep, obviously. So her crouching fierce. Holding down auto is going to be her standing fierce. That's the interesting thing about Juri. Is a lot of her heavy buttons are like kicks rather than punches. So yeah, that's the same. That's her heavy kick, and that's her heavy punch in classic. So she does get those important grounded normals too. Like I said, she doesn't get a whole lot of moves that are crazy losses. So she does get those confirms. Forward heavy is going to be her forward roundhouse that gives her a double hit. And back is also kind of very similar to Ryu's axe kick. This is back in roundhouse too in classic. Yeah, she's got all the key normals. So one of the good anti-airs, and the usual standing roundhouse. So like I said, Juri pretty much doesn't lose a whole lot in classic. Like I mentioned, outside of the only move that you do lose is gonna be the heavy version of this. But again, it's one move that is important in combo juggles. Again, to repeat myself. But when you do have Feng Shui charges, moves cancel into each other when you hit a specific input during it. So it's not super huge. As long as you have a charge. I was hitting the light. Jesus, force of habit. Yeah, as long as you have the respective charge and you can just hit the button and get the same result in terms of combos. But that'll do it for Juri. She's pretty much more or less the same. I would say a little leaning towards classic being the preferred controller method. And that's just because of that loss of that jumping medium punch. It's pretty important for combos. It's very similar to Jamie, where that jumping medium just kind of lets you squeeze out that extra damage to get in juggles, to get extended corner carries, and to get like max damage stuff. But that'll do it for Juri. We'll go ahead and keep going down the list here. I'll try to get a few videos out today. I'll finish up with maybe DJ Cammy and get back to the original 8 World Warriors. And we'll go from there. Thank you so much for all the support. And a lot of the encouraging comments, likes, and the views are very nice. So, yeah. Thanks so much for tuning in, you guys. Take care, and you guys have a wonderful day.